Hey guys, back again. Apologies that I missed last week. I have no real excuse other than I guess I was trying to run around sort other things. Not a great excuse. But nonetheless, this time of year we're coming in, it's the first week of December, and if you've not already had your Christmas party, it's probably imminent. So a question we're getting asked a lot of people, a lot of the time is how do I handle that Christmas party? How do I fit in that weekend? Can I do something to compensate for that so I can keep losing weight or keep on track? So we can talk a bit about the general tactic we found that works for people when they go out. So what usually happens when people go out is there's two things. Firstly, alcohol can lead to poor food choices. That's problem number one. Problem number two, the food you eat when you go out probably has double the calories of what you would normally eat at home. So, losing weight is all about calories on some level. If you didn't eat anything, you would definitely lose weight. So we're pretty sure calories matter. Nonetheless, we're going out for our Christmas dinner. What can we do? We're just going to assume that that dinner is going to be an awful lot of our daily calorie intake. So one of the nicer things to do is eat very little during the day. So if I'm going out Saturday night and I know it's going to be going into the Triton and I'm going to have dinner with my friends and I'm going to have 2 or 3 drinks. So what I'm aware of firstly is that meal is going to have a lot of calories. So I'm going to eat less the day before. I'm going to, and that day. So the morning I might just have something light. I literally just have a protein shake. It's only 100 calories or something like that, and I'll have a few coffees. And I might have a very light salad for lunch if I really felt like I needed something, or a small bit of chicken, and very, very, very Spartan amount of food. And you'll be hungry when you go out, but that's fine, because the good thing about going to the restaurant is they're going to give you the same size plate of food, regardless of whether you are starving or whether you are already full. And the funny thing is, no matter how we feel when we get the plate, we always seem to empty that plate. So we might as well be hungry going in there. So I've eaten very little during the day, might have only been a couple of 100 calories, and I'm going to have my dinner, and I might have 2 drinks, and you never know, I might have a dessert. And there's nothing wrong with that. We have to enjoy ourselves every now and again. So the next thing where people get caught is to wake up in the morning and you know you have all this rich food going through your system, you've had a few drinks, you might feel a bit lethargic, you might feel that you're craving something, and often what people will go for is they're going to have a big filthy fry, and that starts off a whole cavalcade of horrible diet choices over the next 2 to 3 days. As I know a fella in Dublin, James Hanley, used to call it, the fuck it effect. So the second thing I would say before you go out is have your breakfast planned. Big thing I say to people that are going to go out, if they're going to go out on the tear, if they're going to have a few drinks, is before you leave your house that day, before you go to that bar, before you meet your friends, either write down what you're going to eat, have a plan, stick it on the fridge. Or, if you're very proactive, you could actually make your breakfast. You could leave the porridge to soak, have it ready for in the morning, stick it in the microwave and bang. And that's going to be a reset switch on that whole weekend. So, because otherwise what happens is everyone has great intentions when they go out, but they don't have a plan. Then they wake up in the morning and they'll default to what feels easy. They'll default to what feels tasty, and they'll have that big old fry. And then, they've had the big old fry and it's around lunchtime, I'm a bit peckish, you know what, I might have a sandwich because, I already had a fry, so fuck it, why not? And then the next thing you know, it's coming to the evening and it's I had that sandwich and that fry and it doesn't really make a difference now, and the day is over, so I'm going to have a pizza. And all of a sudden they've another 1,500 calories, and we're on a 3,000 calorie day now for no real good reason other than one bad food choice that cascaded onto everything else. So that's the next thing that happens. And all of a sudden, the same thing happens Sunday, and then we've had a crazy weekend. So the nice thing to do is, and I know I repeat myself a lot because I'm trying to get these points across. So eat very little during the day. Have a salad, maybe have a soup. I would definitely avoid carby foods, starchy foods, so your potatoes, your rice. I would avoid breads and things like this during the day before you go out, because you're going to have all that stuff when you go out. Then enjoy your evening out with your friends. That's important. And the morning after, know you're going to be back on track. And you know what? You'll enjoy that night out all the more knowing that you have the morning ready. That it's the rest of the weekend is going to come back under control. That's a big thing that we see that catches people out on the weekend. Like, is if you can kind of draw a line in the sand before and after that Saturday morning, it makes it a lot easier to keep things under control. So now, that's the big thing I want to say about Christmas parties. On a similar note, Christmas is that time of giving. It is that time to think of those that are less fortunate than us and so on. And one of the charities local and close to us is the Galway Lions Club, who always do a great fundraising every year. So this year I've donated a couple of our trial vouchers to the Galway Lions Club just to try to give people the gift of fitness in the new year. Now, look, I make nothing off this, obviously. I'm just trying to help a charity. But if you are thinking of supporting a charity, why not support the Galway Lions Club? It's a very worthy cause, and any of the proceeds you donate go directly to the Lions Club. They don't go to any of the sponsors. We gave those gifts in goodwill with the hope that it was going to enrich the local community. So do tune in to Galway BFM tomorrow. I think it's on the Keith Finnegan show, which should be from 9 to 12, I believe, but it might be going on throughout the day. And there will be auctions online at the Galway Lions Club website, which I don't actually know off the top of my head, and I probably should. But nonetheless, definitely tune into the Galway Lions Club tomorrow. And it doesn't have to be fitness related. You might want a TV, you might want a fill of oil. There's so many things you can get there. It's incredible. So definitely tune into the Galway Lions Club tomorrow and see if you can pick up something for that special person in your life for Christmas. And we'll talk a bit more about Christmas next week, okay? And how to approach the whole season and how to approach the gym in relation to that. So meet us back next week and we'll talk a little bit more about Christmas, as if we've already not heard enough about it, but nonetheless. And we'll see. Maybe I can find a Santa hat. If somebody donates me a Santa hat between now and then, I'll wear a Santa hat on Facebook Live next week. There you go. Either that or I'll get a Christmassy cat or something like that. So best of luck, guys. Enjoy your Christmas party, but not too much. Enjoy that evening, not the weekend. And do tune in and see if you can help a worthy cause tomorrow with the Galway Lions Club. Take care.